In today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, here's a little sneak peek of the toy museum being renovated. And what we're doing is we're starting to bring in some of our miscellaneous toys, putting in the old offices, just so we can get them out of the toy house and get a little bit closer to getting this toy museum opened up. Hey everyone, my name is Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Alright, well let's jump right in and start valuing some of our fast food plush. We have these really cool French fries that are worth about $10. And then we have some French fries and a burger. They're worth about $6 each. They're kind of like a pillow. And then we have these cool little Christmas gingerbread figures. They're worth about $12 for the set. And then we have Goofy. He is Safari Goofy, and he's worth about $20. And then next up, we have this large vintage Big Bird plush, and he's worth about $20. We have some more fast food. We had this cool large fries that they all come out individually worth $15, and the piece of pizza worth $6, and this little grape soda, he's worth $10. Then we have a Squishmallow Mickey who's worth $25. We have these giant advertising plush. We have the Cornflakes Rooster. He's over 3 feet tall, and he's worth about $75. He's pretty collectible. And then we have Tony the Tiger from Frosted Flakes, and he's also worth about $75. He's huge. And then we have some Squishmallows. The dog with the cocoa is worth about $18. The giant crab is worth $30. And then we have Dolan the dinosaur. He's worth $16. We have the Five Below teddy bear. He's a dog. He's worth $8. And then the little Kaylee the pink crab pirate's worth $15. And then we have this rare purple cat. He's worth $45. We have the dolphin. The dolphin is worth about $15, and the large dinosaur is worth $32. Then we have this bag of Squishmallows. We actually got it at a yard sale for $5. It was half price. The Santa, he's worth $10. The elf is worth $8. The gnome is worth $10. These are very collectible. I got a really good deal on these. The little Nutcracker mouse is worth $8, and the angel's worth $10. And then we have this giant Wile the Coyote from the Roadrunner, and he's worth $80 plus. He went all the way up to like $150 on eBay. He's pretty valuable. And then our Tweety Bird, he's worth $15. Little small Cornflakes Rooster with a tag is worth about $10. And then we have this pack of unopened Kellogg's Lip Balm shaped like little cereals. They're worth about $12. And with some cool Grinch plaques for the wall. This one's worth about $15. And then the Grinch wooden wreath plaque is worth about $20. And then the Grinch in the glass frame is worth about $20 as well. And then we have this Baby Mickey and Company sign. It's worth at least $25. Have this rare dinosaur toy box I paid $1 for years ago at a garage sale. That's worth $100 now. Then we have this little Nutcracker ballerina moving animated Christmas ornament worth about $20. It was my mom's. And then these poinsettias we'll use for Christmas worth about $25 for the set. They're huge. Here's that little dancing ballerina again. You know when it's your mom's, you just have to save a lot of it. Even if it's not worth a whole lot, it'll be something special to keep in the toy museum. Then we have this Mr. and Miss Santa. They're huge ceramics and super heavy. They're worth about $50 for the set. And I love them because my grandmother had this same set. And it just reminds me of family. And then these little animated boy and girl set, they were also my mom's. And they're worth about $40 for the set. And I have this giant gnome we're going to put with all of our gnomes. And he's worth about $50. He's huge. Then we have this snowman and Coca-Cola fiber optic little animated character. He's worth about $25. And we have this antique sign we're going to put in the flea market part of our store worth about $30. Have this little Santa that has a light that lights up. He's worth about $25. And this little animated snowman that's skiing is worth about $20. Randomly, I had this Sprite top on the wall. It's huge. It's worth about $35. And then we have this little Bing Crosby singing ornament little doll. He's worth $75. And then the Frosty the Snowman door greeter is worth $30. Santa on the Vespa still in the box is worth $40. And our remote control Grinch on the car is worth $60. He's pretty collectible. And then we have these bears. Somebody donated these to the toy museum. Both of these are worth about $15 each. They still have the tags and they're in great condition. We do take toy donations for the museum that are, the quality we want. We wouldn't just take any single toy, but something that's pretty special that people just don't want to part with and they'd like people to enjoy in a museum to honor their loved one. We do take those. Now these bears were also part of that set donated and they're worth $25 each. And then these were also donated. The little Santa bear is worth about $20 and the Victorian bear is worth about $25. And then this one, her lowest value on eBay is $35 and she went all the way up to $100. And the little animated mice set's worth about $25. That was my mom's as well. This huge metal car is worth about $30. And then we have a Nightmare Before Christmas little plush in the box worth $50. Have this animated giant dog that barks at you, and he's worth $50. We have a ride-on toy from the little cartoon movie called Planes. It's worth $30. It's kind of like Cars, but planes. A couple more of those bears that were donated to us. We have this little teddy bear from Starbucks. It's worth $15. The FAO Schwartz dog guard is worth $15. This little Boyd's teddy bear is worth $25. And we have this teddy bear with a green dress worth $15. The bear in the suit's worth $15. And then we have a Russ bear in this fur coat, and she's worth $25. A little more random stuff. We have this 1978 dollhouse with all the furniture, and it's worth about $150 for the set. I just got my nephew PJ to put it together for me while we were down here at the Toy Museum filming all the miscellaneous stuff for this video. We have this little Keebler elf. He's worth about $50. And just a couple more little things. We have a little Christmas tree that's worth about $20. And then we have a couple things from Toys R Us. We have this giant display sign that was in the store. It's worth about $100. It's huge. And then we have 9 of these little signs that went on the side of display racks. And they're of different toys they sold there. But we have 9 of these. And I don't really know what they're valued at. So we'll say about $10 each. So that's probably about $90 more we can add to our collection. Some of these could be worth a lot more than $10, like LOL, that's still pretty popular. And a doll collector would pay $20 or $30 for a piece of advertisement like that to put with their doll collection. Now, some of these toys like this I had not heard of, but that doesn't mean they're not worth anything. Now, when Toys R Us went out of business, we did go behind the store the next day just to see if they threw anything away that might be collectible like these, because they would have no use for them. And we did find these in the trash, so we did save them because you never know what's going to be valuable in the future. And we just had a feeling we better grab these and hang on to them just for a little bit. Well, you did it. You made it till the end of the video. This is about everything we had. It was just a video full of miscellaneous stuff we needed to add to our grand total because, you know, I'm trying my best to see if this toy collection could be worth $1 million, and we keep getting closer and closer. So let's see what those totals are. Now, our previous videos, we had 220 of them of value in my toy collection, and they were worth $626,850. So now we can add this video that's just full of lots of miscellaneous things that's worth $2,232. So that means our grand total for episode 221 is $629,082. Now remember, I am no millionaire. I just go to flea markets and garage sales, thrift stores, and sometimes shop on eBay, and it's just accumulated to this big old total over the last 40 years of collecting. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I certainly am enjoying making them, and I like to see what my collection's worth and what all I have. And if you want to see the toys up close, you can find us on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi. Until the next video, we'll see you then.